And hey guys, so this is part 2 of the LEGO minifigures, and if you didn't watch part 1, then you don't want to be spoiled, check those out. But I have gotten to my limit now of trying to figure out who they are. I think I have all but one. We're going to find that out in a minute. But before we get started, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon because you get notified about when videos like this go up. And I try to post Disney videos every Tuesday and Thursday, roughly. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depends. I am actually going to Walt Disney World next week, so there probably will not be a video next week. There might be a short one, but I'm not sure yet. But in the meantime, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I will be posting content while I'm down there right from Walt Disney World. So you can check out my stories on Instagram. I'll post some photos. And then follow me on Instagram too because I post content from Walt Disney World every day. That, I think, covers everything. My name's Eric. I don't think I said that yet, but let's get started. Like I said, this is part 2 of the LEGO Minifigures Disney Series 2 videos that I'm doing. I'm hoping there's going to be a part 3. I'm hoping I only need to get one. I'm not sure because at this point, last time when I unboxed these, I got 9 out of the 18 and I got some duplicates. And then I ordered some more from Walmart and they all arrived today. So what I did was I did some pickup in store options and those actually got delayed. So they didn't arrive until today. They were supposed to be there on Wednesday. They weren't available. And then they shipped me 20 as well. So I went through 40 today. I'm at my limit of blind bags because trying to feel in these and just figure out what's in there has just gotten to be a little bit too much for me. But I think I've got it sorted. So I went through 40 bags today. Yes, that was my limit. And I'm gonna return the ones I think are duplicates, but I think I have all but one. So let's cover the ones that I need real quick, right? So I need Scrooge, Dewey, Elsa, Hercules, Sally, Chip, Louie, Anna, and Edna. So I need 9. Like I said, I got 9 out of the 18 last time. You can check out that video, like I've mentioned a couple times. I think I've got 8 out of those 9. I don't think I have Elsa. I have not found her yet. I'm hoping to still find her. She's not supposed to be that rare, so I'm kind of surprised that just statistically I haven't gotten her. But anyway, let's get started because I've been talking for 2 minutes already and we can get started. So I'm gonna grab Anna here and I'm pretty sure this is Anna. Now, one tip that I've learned since then is anyone that has a cape, and there's only 4 of them I believe, has a plastic bag inside of this tin-like bag. So you can feel for that, and it kind of limits who they are pretty easily. Because I got a bunch of duplicates of Jafar, and that was really easy to tell because once I knew that was in there, I'm like, okay, do I feel his staff or not? So let's see if this is Anna here. And it is, okay. So, not too bad. We're off to a good start so far. We've got Anna. Let's go ahead and build her here. She looks like she's a pretty standard build. But one thing I didn't notice is she has the curved dress piece, so you could feel for that. Jafar also has this piece, but that will give you a clue there between the two of them. And then if you feel for her lantern, that's really what I felt for and was able to really tell that it was her. I was not able to make out her hairpiece like Brickfinder said to try, but go ahead and you can try that out as well. I will link to them in the description again. It was a great resource to try and get them figured out. But yeah, you can see her hairpiece here has both braids. She's the only character in this series that has that. I don't think this is right. I'm not really sure. Maybe her hairpiece actually holds it down. That might be what happens. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'll show you in a second. Got that. We've got this lantern. So the lantern is the piece that I was able to feel because I can feel a cylindrical piece and then the handle. And it looks like this just slides in there and she holds it. So that's kind of cool. Her cape actually is held down by her hair pieces, but you can check her out there. All right, so 1 out of 9. Not too bad so far. Let's go ahead and set her down there. I'm gonna go to Edna next. Now Edna, I thought I had last time and I was wrong. Edna is actually a little bit easier to feel as you go throughout the bags. If you feel for her hairpiece, it's actually not too bad to feel for that. And then you feel for the book that she's carrying. Oh, this isn't Edna. I was wrong. All right. So I got a Dewey, which I didn't have, so that's awesome. I need a Dewey. Makes me wonder if those other two I think are Edna or Edna. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. All right, so let's build Dewey here. And so Dewey comes, and the triplets have the short feet, so you can feel for those. Then they have this duck butt piece, which people said to feel for this, but I've not really been able to feel it in the bag yet. And then they have this top, and then his head. Their builds are all the same except for their accessories. So the hat goes on here. So they all have this piece too. I was able to actually feel the hat in several of these. And then Dewey has a unique accessory, which is like this Bart Simpson, what is this called? Slingshot. Bart Simpson slingshot piece, which I think like was originally designed for Simpsons, and then they brought it over here. All right, so that was not good. I didn't get Edna like I thought I did. Let's see if I try and feel this again. So this feels different than the other one. This first one was the one I was almost certain was Edna, because there's this hair piece, and I can feel it in here. All right, we're gonna open this. Let's find out if I get another Dewey. I'm hoping it's an Edna. Okay, I was right this time. Whew, not too bad. So I was partially right and partially wrong. Got one right out of the three that I thought was Edna. But she also has the short feet, and then her body here, she has this head. She does have a dual face, which is cool. I like the more sulky expression. And she has this really cool hair piece, which kind of goes over her face. So you just get her mouth through it, actually. And the piece that I could feel was this piece, which has like the little handle on it, and then because there's this other little piece that snaps on here, and it's kind of like a little tablet or a book or something that she's carrying. And she also has these cup pieces, which she does have two of in there. I didn't realize she had two of them. So these little cup pieces that clip in her hand. It's like a coffee cup. There is Edna. So I don't know how to count that. I was partially right, partially wrong. Sounds right. So we're kind of like 2 for 3, 2 for 2. I don't know, 1.5 for 2. I'm not sure how to count this. Let's go ahead and try Sally. Now, Sally, I felt her way through the bag was her hair piece. I'm pretty sure this is her, and I'm right. So let me show you her hair piece here. Her hair piece is this long, like flat, it feels like a scoop, almost like you're feeling like a Frito or something, and that was the giveaway for her pieces. I couldn't feel the flower piece. It does look like there's two of them in there, so maybe that was partially what threw me. Not sure. I'm gonna put her on there. Then her hair piece goes like that. Then she has this flower, which looks like there's two pieces of the flower that go together. Okay, so it kind of looks like a grappling hook piece, but yeah, that was tricky for me. I didn't feel that really well in there. So depending on how you're counting, I'm either 3 for 3 or 2.5 for 3 or 2 for 3, not sure. Let's go ahead and do Hercules here. Now Hercules also has a cape. The way I felt for Hercules was his shield, and I think I'm right. Pretty sure I'm right. I am, because you can feel his cape. And like I said, when they come with a cape, they get this other plastic bag. And that makes it a little bit harder to feel for them because these are all in a second layer of a bag. The other thing that helped me with Hercules, though, was his sword. And now I didn't know there were two in there. That was tricky. I didn't know that. Maybe I would have read Brick Finder. I might have known all these things, but I just kind of looked at their little images and tried to gauge it for myself. Reading is hard. But his hairpiece is also very unique, but I wasn't able to feel for that. He's got his shield here. Oh, I forgot his cape. Gotta put his cape on in a second. Got his shield here. And the shield is actually smaller than I thought it would be. Because Frozone has that round disc. If you watched my first video, then you know that. But it's bigger and it has pips on the side of it. Hercules' shield is actually pretty small. His mouth goes on like that. And then his hair goes like that. So there is Hercules. The sword is bendy, so if you feel like something that's kind of like a rod but you're not sure, the tip should bend a bit. That's how I felt that in the bag. So let's go ahead and do Chip. I think I have 2 chips. I think I have a Scrooge, a Louie, and a Dewey. These ones I'm a little bit nervous about. I think they're right. They don't come with a lot of things. Okay, I was right. This is Chip. So Chip, his head is the first clue. You will feel these heads in there because they're a very, very odd shape. But for Chip, the trick was the acorn accessory that he has. This piece is very interesting to feel in the bag. It has this long stem on it, but so you can typically feel it, and then he goes like so. All right, so there's Chip. We'll save Scrooge for last. I already opened a Dewey, so let's go ahead and try and open a Louie and see what happens. Okay, we're doing much better this time now that I've got the hang of this a little bit, I think. So Louie, like the other ones, has the short legs, the torso, the same head, and then the same hat, just different colors, right? Oh, I forgot his duck butt. I always forget that piece. There we go, Louie. And then he has a flashlight or a torch, and it does look like there's 2 of them in there, and I didn't realize that. but he goes like this, and it's like, you see, like a lightsaber hilt and then a round disc. So there are 2 in there, and that was, I didn't realize that part. That would have given me a little bit more of a hint. All right, so last up, gotta see if I have Scrooge or not. Pretty sure this is Scrooge. I feel like this has gone too well. Find out. Okay, I was right. Now Scrooge is slightly easy to feel, and it's because of his cane. If you feel for these rods, he's the only one with these narrow 3 size rods. And so in all these bags of Scrooge that I got, you could feel for those pretty easily. It's a little bit easy to get confused with like a sword or something else, but I wasn't able to feel really the top hat or anything like that. It was really just the rod that gave it away for me in terms of Scrooge. And he holds his number 1 dime, of which there are 2 of them. And there is Scrooge. So that's it. That's all I've got for you guys this time. I really just short an Elsa. So we'll see how that goes. If I get one, I might just post on Instagram or do a short video and kind of maybe do like a review and show you guys all of them at that point. But this point is the only one I'm missing. She seems like she should be really easy to find because she has her little snowflake, which is unique to her. And I have not felt that in any of these. And she would have a cape, so she'd have the plastic. And it's kind of prongy. So I've got tons of extra Mickeys, and yeah, gotta go return them to the store now because I can't afford to keep them all, and I don't know what I would do with them anyway. So that is it for this time, guys. Let me know if you're collecting these. Let me know what you think about my collection, and give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I will be at Walt Disney World next week, and you won't want to miss out on those adventures. But until then, and like I always say, until next time, have a really magical day.